Magnus Carlsen has dominated modern chess, beating almost every top player in the world consistently. But there's one opponent who has pushed him further than anybody else, and that person is Fabiano Caruana. This is not about style or popularity. This is about results, because Caruana is one of the very few players with multiple classical wins against Magnus Carlsen. And more importantly, he is the only player who has taken Magnus to the absolute limit at the highest level. In 2015 at Norway Chess, Caruana defeats Carlsen in a classical game, not through luck or chaos, but through precise and controlled play, showing that Magnus can be beaten in the strongest format. And this was not a one-time result, because at the Champion Showdown in a completely different format, Caruana finds a way to win, proving that this rivalry exists across multiple time controls. Even earlier than that, in the 2010 at the World Blitz Championship, Magnus wins the game. But that moment becomes important later, because it shows how long this rivalry has existed and how it developed over time into something much more competitive. Years later, the tension is still there, and even in Blitz, where Magnus is usually dominant, mistakes against Caruana are punished instantly. At the 2025 World Blitz Championship, Magnus blunders a rook in a shocking moment, and Caruana converts the win without hesitation, showing how dangerous he is under pressure. The same pattern appears again in freestyle chess in South Africa, a format with no preparation, no opening theory, just pure understanding. And once again, Magnus makes a mistake. And once again, Caruana punishes it, proving that the rivalry is not dependent on openings or preparation, but on raw strength. But the most important moment comes in the 2018 World Chess Championship, where Magnus Carlsen faces Fabiano Caruana for the title, and across 12 classical games, neither player is able to win a single game, 12 draws at the highest level, which just shows how evenly matched they are. Magnus wins the tiebreaks, but the classical portion tells the real story, because no other player has come that close to matching him over the entire World Championship match. And that is why Fabiano Caruana is Magnus Carlsen's greatest rival, not because of one game, but because across years, formats, and the biggest stages in chess, he is the one player who consistently proves that Magnus Carlsen can be challenged.